Hello everyone, we're now on part 2 of our constructed run, so we're going to be going right at it. We just finished uploading the new patch. Actually, a lot of things have changed, but we'll get to that shortly. We're going to do things one at a time. First things first, we're going to finish what we started. Currently, this is our second traditional, no, not traditional, this is our second quick constructed event. Doing a little bit better, 3 wins to 1 loss, and that could all change very quickly. Actually encountering a ton of different decks. I might also have to take a quick break on the, what do you call this? Yeah, I'm gonna take a quick break on Limited for a while because I want to see how the new War of the Spark Chronicle event is worked. I just did a quick peek. Okay. Oh, are we running the... Oh, it tells you what exactly you're keeping. But are we in the... I did... Okay, it reminds you of what you're keeping. You definitely wanted to mulligan that one. 2... Okay, opponent has 6 cards. Yeah, so... That information's all up. Yeah, definitely keeping first. That one's a bit weird, though. I could have easily made a mistake on that one, so just be careful, guys. That said, we will definitely trigger light up the stage. I will burn the lava runner first. We did hold up mana. And because next turn we, depending on where our opponent drops, most likely it's another runaway Steamkin. Oh, it's not Steamkin? Then I guess that's fine. So... he's probably gonna take the hit. In which case we light up the stage. Give us land... well... another light up stage and Footlight Fiend, that's okay. So... I'll play the Footlight Fiend. Play the other light up the stage. Might as well just play it all now. So, unless we draw a land, we just got rid of 2 of our top end cards, but maybe not too shabby quite yet. Probably expecting a Chain Whirler, but oh, Fanatical Firebrand, that's okay. He's gonna ping us, so he's got his own light up the stage. So, not the best line of stage. I guess I could have waited 1 turn. Okay, he's got a Runaway Steamkin, so we're gonna hold on that one. He could just choose to shock the Orzhov Enforcer. I'm shocking the Footlight Fiend. Probably expecting some shenanigans or whatnot. Definitely playing Angrath now. We're gonna lose Sarkhan, but it's okay. He's a one-off surprise. If there's no surprise, there's nothing to it. Now, that said, our opponent plays Steamkin. Oh, nothing. I'm gonna... okay. You know what? Let's just get it out of the way. He's a few steps behind, so that is his catch-up mechanic. So... if he plays Chain Whirler, we're going to lose Angrath, but we already have a 4/4. They'll take a Lava Quill to make, or 2 burn spells, so that's okay. 1 more mana gets us to Bond 2, but it has to be black mana. Shock, okay. Well, so he's probably gonna try to block. This also okay. So that's our 3rd light up the stage. Kind of wondering why I did not put that on the first time around. This was actually very important. So come on, black mana. Nope, Footlight Fiend, Orzhov Enforcer. I guess we're loading up the board. Yeah. Yeah, we're not exactly messing around. Okay, so doing quite well against Mono Red, so that's the good news. Actually delaying a few things while we're at it. While I'm playing this, I have to pause my download of Total War 3 Kingdoms. That's one game I'm really looking forward to. Maybe I'll do some gameplay videos of that one. But otherwise, we're doing much better now. I would have thought that we wouldn't get that many people because everyone would be playing the other event. My other concern is how long is that other event gonna last? 15 wins. Well, granted, you don't lose. There is no loss counter. So definitely Footlight Fiend first. Even if we're definitely keeping this. We won't get to shock turn 1, so if we see green or white, that might be a problem. No, red, it's okay. So we open and Footlight Fiend. We didn't get Dragon Skull Summit. We have to remember that Blast Zone is essentially, you need this and 3 other lands. You can take your time ticking this up, but the lands might be an issue. That said, we will get a turn 3 Mayhem. Okay, Dreadhorn Arcanist. He's gonna let it through. Well, okay, he let it through. That's kind of expected. So he's probably gonna use this, basically the feather deck of some sort. So I'm going to have to. I could have held back though, but you know, if he attacks, he just cast that again. So I'll be. He would have drawn 3 cards. I would have taken Lightning Strike on me. Sure. So he's going full aggro. I need to hold back Footlight Fiend. Or not. That was very weird. Maybe I have no idea what happened. It's not exactly been a very normal day, I suppose. So I'm probably gonna, just gonna finish these up. So we are 2 wins away from finishing this run positively, 2 losses away from getting nuked out. Okay, there you go, got our match. I was almost about to click cancel. Poor Domri. Well, you want to get Domri and Gideon out there. It's kind of the last time you're gonna see them. This is also handy one a mulligan. We only get 1 shot. We could depend on Blast Zone, but if we don't draw another land, yeah, I'm gonna mulligan this one. This one's scarier, but okay, definitely that goes down. Reasoning is Blood Crypt, Footlight Fiend. We can use Light Up the Stage. So this is a bit of a gamble. There's a chance we lose this one. Let's guess that's okay. Unclaimed territory, so this is interesting. But let's see if we can hit some lands. Otherwise, we're in a world of hurt. One land. Okay, got Swamp and Swamp, so not. So yeah, we hit the lands we needed. If our opponent hits Rhythm of the Wild, we'll have to be careful. Yep, Rule Spellbreaker, 4/4. I need to play this other Swamp. Now I have options here. I could just block with these guys. I could also try to hold up the Shock, but no, we won't be able to play anything. Yeah, I'm gonna just play Tibalt. Start gumming up the board a little bit. So next play is Fireblade Artist. Well, it's only these 2 that get hexproof, so well, if he's sitting Tibalt, that's okay. I'm gonna let him die.
I'll just go torture someone else.
Another Gruul Spellbreaker. Okay. Okay, so we have plays this time. What did you name here? Warrior. Okay, that's fair. So it could do shock on Fireblade, sure. So we're gonna take quite a bit of damage. At least Bontu can block for a while. I'll end up sacking these guys. It'll draw me some cards. It'll give me some hit triggers. Goblin Chain Whirler. Okay, so I get. Oh. Okay, interesting enough. I have no choice but to kill the Chain Whirler. So I'm not exactly getting a lot of card draw with this one. Do I just play this guy as is? Got double shock. Let's stem some of the bleeding. Our opponent is a bit low on cards, but... Ooh, that's a problem. It's got haste too, so... We're down to 1. Yeah, I guess that's it. Yep, nothing we do is gonna save us. We could draw 5 cards, but... we have no way of blocking this. We will need double Angrath's Rampage, which we don't have. If we drew one, I would have tried to Hail Mary the other one maybe, but no. That's not gonna work. So I guess that's our first loss. No, second loss. So yeah, opponent had a very good start. Would we be better served by running Burn? Probably hard to say. The problem with running, well, I have some Burn on the sideboard. I have some spot removal on the sideboard. Problem is, control matchup blanks all of that. At the very least, with Priest of Forgotten Gods, I'm dinging our opponent for 2 life. I'm getting some mana and I'm drawing a card, so I get some benefit out of that. Okay, definitely keeping this one though. We definitely have to play Guildgate turn 1. So, bit of a scary keep. We do have 3 cards that we're not exactly casting anytime soon. So, at least we're getting there. I could have gone turn 1, turn 2. Hope I didn't have anything so the Guildgate wouldn't have mattered. Search for Ascanta, so... I guess I'll play the Enforcer. It's tempting to empty the board out, but I have to assume our opponent has some Cry of the Carnarium. So I'm probably just gonna run Fireblade Artist and that's it. I'm gonna hold back on the Footlight Fiend. Okay, he's got counter mana. Okay. Okay, let's... If our opponent counters this, that means he doesn't have Cry. Well, he could just have Mortify, but I'm actually okay with him using his spot removal in that manner. Well, Tyrant Scorn is fine too. It does mean that Widespread Brutality is not gonna do much. So, I want to get mana to hit Bond 2 at least if this is gonna be that kind of control matchup. I guess we can buy something. Yeah, hold off the shock for now. At least we're drawing into lands, that's the good news. I'll probably just play the Footlight Fiend. It will be really poor if our opponent does have Cry, but what I could do is I could snipe the Footlight Fiend with my shock so I can get the 1 damage through. Yeah, it's awfully poor. Might not even be worth it. It might just be better off pointing the shock to the face at that point. Okay, opponent does nothing. So I might actually attack first. Okay, Angrath's Rampage. So I guess we're on the waiting game. I had the Rampage for Planeswalker, though... just biding time, I guess. I could do the Brutality plan, but that's not worth it right now. Opponent is just simply... She's keeping the cards, so... He is hitting his land play, so it's possible that his hand is loaded with... Okay, Thought Erasure. Okay, let's see what he takes out. I'm okay with losing... Well, I probably should have just cast a shock, but... If he takes out Angrath's Rampage, that means he has a Planeswalker ready. Okay, takes out Sarkhan, so he's afraid of that. Which means he probably has an answer for Bond 2. I'm gonna hit first. Now he could... Oh, he doesn't have to count. Yeah. It's unlikely that he'd have to counter. So I'm gonna sack these two, draw 2 cards. Dreadhorde Invasion, sure. So I'm gonna just play Dreadhorde Invasion next turn, just keep putting on pressure, I guess. Now our opponent could play Kaya's Wrath. Okay, that's not bad. Second we will take action. We also need to take action against this. He's got 3, so I'm probably just gonna play Dreadhorde Invasion past the turn. So next turn I'm gonna take up Blast. Oh, I probably shouldn't have played that. It wipes both. Well, let me get my token out. Okay, he's dishing Teferi also? He's looking for something very specific. Well, if he... Okay, he mortifies that, so... Okay, I'm fine with nuking your search for Azcanta at this point. So... There's that. We passed a turn. I'll just play Bond 2 straight. I'm not gonna bother with them. I'm not gonna bother with the card draw right now. Really, just whatever. Teferi, sure. Draws a card, sure.
We need to move quickly.
Now he can counter one Angrath's Rampage. I don't think he can counter 2, so I'll just go for it. Yeah, usually this deck list doesn't run Spell Pierce. You're running hard counters. So I'm not gonna play Bond 2. I need to get rid of Teferi first. What? Why not? Let's see. Okay, doesn't tempt him. It's very, very disciplined. Target player sacrifices a Planeswalker. Here comes the hard counter. Absorb, sure. Oh, careful. At least I can counter. Cancel it. So that gets rid of that Teferi. So next one we just play... I guess we just play Bond 2? I could also just play Widespread Brutality, get it out of the way, get ourselves a token. If our opponent wants to counter it, we need to start draining our opponent's hand of cards. Basically, we're down to our last Angrath's Rampage, so... And we know this deck runs a full place of Teferis. I want to keep ticking it down. So next turn, Fireblade Artist just hit our opponent in the face. Opponent's now forced to Kaya's Wrath, but at least we ping him for 2. Opponent's, yeah, here comes the Kaya's Wrath, but at least we get him down to 7 that way. No, Eldest Reborn. So I will sacrifice. Let's see. Yeah, I'll sacrifice the Fireblade Artist. I'm gonna cast God Eternal Bond 2. Probably gonna eat the counter at this point. So we're also forced to discard a card. And he's gonna get our Bond 2 instead. I'm gonna discard Light Up the Stage. We need to hold up Angrath's Rampage. I think I goofed up on that one. I probably should not. Yeah, I goofed up because I now am. This was kind of meaningless. Eldest Reborn gets it back. But we're kind of desperate at this point. Yeah, well, if she's around anyway, it's kind. So probably just getting her back. Let's see, cards I lost. I also lost Sarkhan, so there goes my other surprise. It's gonna take me a while to take up the 6 counters if I'm gonna take this one out again. Yeah, technically I gotten this far. Wait, is he going through my graveyard? I know Bond 2 is interesting, but I'd honestly go for Liliana. There, that's correct. I probably could have just waited for. Yeah, I could have waited for it to take down. Cry. Okay, so opponent has kind of resolved the issue. Yeah, yep. At this point, we're unlikely to win this game. That's all our main follow-ups here. Like I lost Bond 2. Yeah, casting Bond 2 into an obvious absorb was a mistake. Oh well, that was a very quick splice episode. I might actually just add. Oh no, it's still about 20 plus minutes. It's good enough as an extra. So not the best way to end, but at least we made it quite far. Yeah, but we're already a long way from catching up. I guess I could have more anti-planeswalker tech. That's something I should put in the sideboard. So definitely, if I add more Plague Crafters there, I suppose. This might be my 3rd copy of Tolsimir. Not that great. Anyway, that's it for this episode of the Magic Arena Run. If you like what you saw, please don't forget to like and subscribe, turn on notifications and whatnot. I guess I could still do. Nope, I probably won't have enough time to do another ranked draft of War of the Spark. Which is a shame because I'm still stuck at silver. I probably should do one quickly. I might not have time. I might do a different draft altogether. What's Sparky doing here? I definitely will do Ravnica at War though. It's interesting. It has also Factory of Momir Vig, so it's just basic lands and the Planeswalkers. So we get to make random creatures. I guess it's kind of fun, and we get some interesting card styles to go with it, so yeah, I'm definitely going to go for this one. Anyway, that's it for this episode. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you guys again next time. Take care.